Hola yogis! In this video I'm going to walk you through the 12 positions of Surya Namaskara or sun salutations as they're practiced traditionally in Hatha Yoga. Each of these 12 positions does have a mantra that goes along with it. Now, learning the two together, the positions plus the mantras, can be a lot. So I encourage you to start with the positions themselves, and then as you're able, begin to memorize the mantras as well. There's a specific reason why we add the mantras into the practice, which we'll get into later. But for now, let's just start with moving through the positions. I will chant the mantras for you, and they'll be on the screen as well. So, without further ado, we'll come to the top of our mat. Your mat should be facing east, by the way. And if the sun is in your eyes and that bothers you at sunrise, you can have a curtain closed or you can have a wall in the way, that's okay. But do face the mat to the east. That helps take advantage of certain beneficial rays that are coming at us as the sun is rising. So standing toward the top of the mat, feet together, nice and tall. Belly is engaged, not clenched, but we're just engaged in the core so that we stand tall and the spine is as long as possible. A little lift in the crown of the head, a little lift in the heart space. And shoulders are relaxed. Hands come to prayer. So this is position 1 and position 12. And in this position we chant Om Ram Mitraya Namaha. Second position. Arms are overhead. My hands are facing forward. They're not pressed together. And I have a little bit of a back bend here in the upper thoracic spine. Not a big back bend, just a little bit. Opening the heart. Om Hrim Ravaye Namaha. Then we dive down into forward fold. Really lengthening the spine here. Om Hrim Suryaya Namaha. Now step back with your right foot. The knee comes down into a low lunge. You can be down on the palms here, or if it's more accessible, up on the fingertips. Om Hrim Banave Namaha. Then we press back to down dog. Om Ram Kagaya Namaha. From down dog, and this is probably the trickiest part, you lower the knees and you're going to brush the forehead through. You sort of come through to knees, chest, chin, so the chin is up and forward. If this is difficult, I'll show you a variation in a moment. Om Ra Purjne Namaha. And then pressing up to Cobra, not too high. Om Ram Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Now let me show you that variation. So for position 6, remember we're coming from down dog. You can just come forward and lower the knees, and then simply bend the elbows and lower the belly all the way down. And then have your elbows up, kind of like a grasshopper position here. And it would be Om Ra Purjne Namaha. And then from there, press up to Cobra. Om Ram Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. And then from there, we press back to down dog. Om Hrim Maricheya Namaha. Next, we're going to bring the left leg forward and drop the back knee down again. So this is the same low lunge you were in the first time. Om Hrim Adityaya Namaha. Step your back foot forward, back into forward fold again. Om Hrim Savitre Namaha. All the way up. Again with a little back bend and the hands facing forward. Om Ram Ardakaya Namaha. And finally back to standing with the hands at the heart. Om Ra Bhaskaraya Namaha. So that's the first side of the first set. The second side is the same, except that we step back with the left leg instead of the right. So we'll go through that really quick. Starting in position 1 again. Om Ram Mitraya Namaha. Om Hrim Ravaye Namaha. Om Udurum Surya Namaha. Left leg back this time. Om Raim Banave Namaha. Om Ram Kagaya Namaha. Om Ra Purjne Namaha. Om Ram Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Hrim Maricheya Namaha. This time right knee comes forward to your low lunge. Om Hrum Adityaya Namaha. Om Hrim Savitre Namaha. Om Ram Arkaya Namaha. Om Ra Bhaskaraya Namaha. So that's one full set where we did both sides equally, and you'll do 3 sets every morning at sunrise. Shouldn't take you more than about 10 minutes or so. And it's a great way to warm up the body before you do your hip openers and move into your meditation and your breathing practices. So enjoy, be patient with yourselves, and like I said, learn the positions first, and then after that start to work on the mantras and just do them as you're able. They'll come along before you know it. Namaste.